I would like to give a shout out to Craig J for sending me this story that is coming out of South Carolina. Well, you have this woman by the name of Lauren Elizabeth Cutshaw, because she was speeding. They said she ran past a stop sign going 60 miles an hour. She didn't stop. But that's not the only thing that is crazy about this story. This is a white woman right here who is literally about to put her privilege on display. Because based on the title of this article, it says that she claims because she was a thoroughbred, clean white girl that she probably feels that nothing should have happened to her. That's what she said. It says she told the cops that she's a clean, thoroughbred white girl. First off, why the hell does she call herself a thoroughbred? You know, when they say thoroughbred, to me, that sounds like you're describing a horse. I mean, have you known anybody to call themselves thoroughbred? I've heard people say they are thorough, but to say thoroughbred, I usually link that to a horse, but whatever. Let me go ahead and read this article. It says a boozed up South Carolina woman pulled over for blowing past a stop sign at 60 miles an hour told cops she shouldn't be arrested because she's a very clean, thoroughbred white girl, according to a police report. But Lauren Elizabeth Cutshaw lecture didn't convince officers from the Bluffton Police Department, who arrested her on charges of speeding, disregarding a stop sign, simple possession of marijuana, driving under the influence, and in possession of drug paraphernalia. After getting pulled over at about 1:45 a.m. Saturday near Bluffton and May River Roads, where she was spotted speeding through a four-way stop sign, Cutshaw told cops she had just 2 glasses of wine. I was celebrating my birthday, Cutshaw, who turns 33 on Thursday, told the cops when they asked her how big the glasses were for her alleged 2 drinks. But she didn't stop there. Cutshaw gave the officers a litany of other reasons why she deserved to be let off the hook. She maintained she had perfect grades during all her school years, was a cheerleader and a member of a sorority. Her partner is also a cop. Hold on. Time the fuck out. This bitch is 33 years old. And she's talking about stuff that most likely happened to her when she was in high school. And that means she would have been out of high school for well over 10 years. She had, she had to be 33, 23. Yeah, well over 10 years. And she's bringing up her being a cheerleader, her having good grades, and that her partner is a cop. Who gives a fuck? But I will say this. She's acknowledging her privilege. Not many will do that. And they say a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. Because there are many other white people out there who think just like her. And she probably tacked on the part that she figured because she was a white woman that could really let her off the hook. She says, I'm a white, clean girl, Cutshaw said, according to the report. When the officers asked what exactly that meant, she said, you're a cop. You should know what that means. She's speaking in code, people. She's basically saying because she's not black, that means she should be able to get away with what she did. That lets you know right here that this woman has been skating through life for a very long time, and now life has finally caught up with her ass. Which also lets me know that this isn't her first ride at the rodeo doing stuff like this. I wouldn't be surprised if she's one of the women that has actually gave some cops some of what was between her legs just to get off with a slap on the wrist. She looks and sounds like the type to do it. The police report indicated how surprised the officers were by the comments. Making statements such as these as a means to justify not being arrested are unusual in my experience as a law enforcement officer, and I believe further demonstrate the suspect's level of intoxication. The officer who also noted that Cutshaw, who had a blood alcohol level of 0.18, failed sobriety tests and had bloodshot eyes. She was also slurring her words, according to the report. So this right here just lets you know that white people are very well equipped to the privileges that they have in this establishment. Now, a lot of white people say when white privilege, that means you have to have money. Does this woman even look like she even has millions in her bank account? Hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe? I don't know what her career is. I don't know what she does, but she says that her partner or her boyfriend, whoever she's living with, is a cop. And they don't make that much money. But this lets you know right here that she feels because she's a white woman that she should have been able to get away with what she did, because had she been black, she already knew what the consequences were going to be. So she's basically saying, oh, I'm white, I can do this and do that, and I should be able to get away with it. Not today. Y'all let me know what you think about this story down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links to the PayPal and Patreon are down below in the description. In the comments. And I will talk to you in the next one.